All right, y'all, we are back with another video. And before we start, please put prayers for Donald Trump in the comment section. We must protect President Trump at all times. And it brings me to this video where Kamala Harris just got the worst news of her career. Donald Trump has just taken over the polls. The Democrats are panicking. Y'all finna go ahead and see the poll numbers. And is Kamala Harris trying to back out of this ABC debate? We about to find out, because Bernie Sanders just exposed everything. He pretty much admitted that Kamala Harris is lying about her policies just to remain in power, which we already knew that's what she was doing. We already knew that she believed in open borders and high inflation and all of this stuff right here. But she's trying to flip-flop because she wants to win. So she's trying to lie to the American people just so she can get back in office. And once she get back in there, she's going to be just the way she is right now. Open borders, high inflation, letting criminals out of jail. She don't care at all. Now, the main part of this is that Bernie Sanders coming out saying, hey, I know this ain't her policy, but she's only flip-flopping because she wants to win. And he admitted it. So we're about to find out. Make sure y'all please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. That way you can stay up to date with everything that's going on. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and dive straight into this, y'all. Let's go.
Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left.
Yep.
Okay, so as previously declared, well, no official declaration, just my declaration, the Kamala Harris honeymoon is officially over. You know, she needed a couple bumps. Joe Biden had Democrats in the frickin' stinker. To be polling down 4, 5, even sometimes 8 nationally as a Democrat, that's what we call devastating. Then of course, Kamala Harris taking over, and it's not a fresh new face, it's more of the same old, same old. It was the Biden-Harris administration after all. She was in a position where she was basically starting from the mud that Joe Biden was essentially living in. And she was certainly walking out of the mud, albeit mostly not by herself, with a whole lot of help from the corrupt media establishment. But it seems like in the end, it hasn't been enough. Kamala Harris needed to shift the polling average by anywhere from 6 to 10 points, if you really think about it, to truly get out of that Biden rut. But unfortunately for Harris, unfortunately for the Democrats, Kamala Harris isn't there yet. Nope, not even close. We might have witnessed Kamala Harris's ceiling. The shift continues to happen. Let me show you guys what's going on. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks. So we've been observing the polls over the last couple of weeks.
Oh, yeah.
And we've noticed significant discrepancy between numbers coming out of most of the mainstream sources and numbers coming out of more credible, accurate pollsters, like Insider Advantage, Rasmussen, Trafalgar, and others. You know, the good pollsters still show Trump in the lead, but all the wild, usually totally partisan left-wing push polls were showing something different. We're showing this huge Kamala Harris surge. But I guess no longer is that the case.
It was all
Even
a lie.
the left-wing push polls are now starting to deliver some pretty weak numbers for old cackling Kamala here. The first poll released is this Quinnipiac poll that's already a little bit outdated at this point, showing Kamala Harris leading by a measly 1%. Friends, if we click this button right over here, September 8th, 2020, a snapshot in time 4 years ago, not only was Joe Biden leading by 7.1 on the average nationally, but according to Quinnipiac, at the same time in a snapshot last year, Quinnipiac showed Joe Biden plus 11.
Yep.
You know, not exactly something to celebrate over if you're a partisan Democrat. And then, of course, it gets even worse. New York Times/Siena Research just dropped another poll, and unfortunately for Democrats, it's essentially the same result that they got from the day after Kamala Harris assumed the role as Democratic nominee, or I guess presumptive at that time. In other words, all this manufactured hype as if Kamala Harris is the second coming of Barack Obama and nothing. In fact, maybe worst case scenario for the Democrats. Here's a little snippet of the poll released by the New York Times. Trump surges in the Midwest, dwarfs past performances in Siena poll. New poll finds Trump is plus 11 over Kamala Harris in the Midwest, higher than any of his prior elections. The region is notably home to crucial swing states such as Wisconsin and Michigan. So we're seeing all these polls showing that Kamala Harris is supposedly surging in the Rust Belt, but apparently, according to these guys, days. That's not the case at all, and really, Trump's up by plus 11 on the average with Midwest respondents. Look, everything's a prediction, everything's speculation. You don't know until actual election day, but just like I've been saying this whole election cycle, even during the Joe Biden days, when Joe Biden was supposedly beating Donald Trump everywhere, it felt like something was bubbling beneath the surface. I don't think that boiling action beneath the surface went anywhere with a simple change of face. And of course, that's probably the perfect way to say it, just a change of face. You got all these Democrats saying Kamala Harris represents this deep change.
Good. Do you mind answering just a quick question why you came and what you like about Harris' platform?
Just very excited about moving forward and all the energy and excitement that's around this movement right now. So that's why I'm here, because it's time for change, and it seems like it's happening.
You think she'll be able to sustain the momentum post-convention?
For sure.
You think the race is going to be close?
It's going to be close, but everybody's motivated to work and make it happen. So, and she and Tim Walz are just incredible candidates.
Wow.
Thank you, Ben.
Okay, man. See you.
Oh my God.
So much change, but it's literally Joe Biden's vice president. What change?
My God.
And if there is a big change, then please elaborate. I mean, that's been the question. But Kamala Harris has been a complete no-show, MIA. And actually, that seems to be really hurting her now. The same New York Times/Siena College poll found that almost 30% of voters said they needed to learn more about her. And so, of course, we've reached the moment, like I always say, the moment where the problem becomes too loud to ignore. Yeah, we'll probably finally start to see them deploying Kamala to public events here, and to some of these networks doing more interviews. Although I guess it depends how the debate goes, because Democrats only answer questions when they absolutely have to. But it's no wonder why Kamala Harris is running. She's getting exposed as a liar and a fraud, essentially.
Exactly. Would this guy debated say that Kamala Harris and Tampon Tim is incredible candidates? How is they incredible? So you telling me a guy, they want to put tampons in boys' bathroom. That's what you like? That's incredible? A man that allowed Minneapolis to burn down, that's what you call incredible? You got Kamala Harris, who's been in office 4 years behind Joe Biden as the vice president, and she supported these open borders. She the reason why a lot of soldiers lost their life, her and Joe Biden. And this guy is calling her incredible. This just don't make any sense at all. It's been a month and 2-3 weeks, and she only did one interview the entire time. Now it's coming back to hunt her. It's coming back to hunt her now. Because Donald Trump and J.D. Vance done did a combined 36, 37 interviews. Sit-down interviews, answering questions from reporters. Kamala Harris, she is sitting up here running away from reporters. She got earbuds in her ear now just so she ain't got to answer any questions. Running from media. Donald Trump is going to destroy her. Y'all just wait tomorrow night. Donald Trump is going to destroy her. She's trying to flip-flop on all of these things. And obviously, like I said before, when you got somebody like Bernie Sanders, corrupt, lying Bernie Sanders, pretty much coming out saying, hey, she's lying because she wants to be elected. She don't really believe in that, but she just got to go with what people want her to say. And we're not falling for that. That's the reason why I said people are waking up. They see that she is fake. She's pandering to black people. She's trying to act like she's black when she's Indian. She bringing rappers and stuff, you know what I'm saying, to a political rally. It just don't make any sense. It's just straight pandering, and people are starting to see it. Donald Trump is out there on the road every single day talking to people, whether he doing rallies, sit downs, it don't matter what it is. He out every single day talking to the people, letting everybody know where his policies are going to be. While Kamala Harris is just sitting around hiding. Her and Tampon Tim. Just don't make any sense. People are waking up. They see through it.
I mean, for Pete's sakes, even CNN's doing exposés.
The K-File team scoured Kamala Harris's tweets and statements going all the way back to 2017. And what they found was more than 50 instances of Harris slamming Trump's border wall.
Yep.
But now, new Harris campaign ads actually showcase that very wall.
As a border state prosecutor, she took on drug cartels and jailed gang members for smuggling weapons and drugs across the border.
And on top of critical tweets, Harris also wrote in her 2019 book, quote, there was a bigger reason to oppose the border wall. A useless wall on the southern border would be nothing more than a symbol, a monument standing in opposition to not just everything I value, but to the fundamental values upon which this country was built. How could I vote to build what would be little more than a monument designed to send the cold, hard message keep out.
They're essentially calling her a liar, and even Democrats.
That's what they doing, calling her a liar. At first, she didn't care about the border. The reason why it's still open right now and illegal immigrants just flooding in. Now, all of a sudden, now she wants to support it. That goes to show you she's flip-flopping because she wants to be elected. So wherever it takes, whether she got to flip-flop, copy Donald Trump's no tax on tips policies, she's copying everything Donald Trump do. And the stuff that she was against, now she's trying to say she's for it. And she's trying to do it when she's in office right now as the vice president, and the wall in the border wall is still open. It's still open right now as we speak. She ain't doing nothing about it. So how can we believe her to go 4 more years and you telling us what you're going to do? She is a liar. And I want a lot of people, may be watching this. You may support Kamala Harris. And I'm going to ask you this. How can you support a liar? The woman been in office 4.5 years. What have she done to make your life better? I'll wait. What have she done? Groceries through the roof. Gas skyrocketed. House price. You can't even buy a house right now because it costs so much. Border open. She worried about letting criminals out of prisons, just letting them walk free. The people who did horrible things to people. Now she just dropped off 20,000 illegal Haitian migrants in Ohio. Just think about that.
Or I guess Democrats in denial like Bernie Sanders pretending to be an independent, even they can't legitimately defend her.
Described Vice President Kamala Harris as a progressive. She has previously supported Medicare for all. Now she does not. She's previously supported a ban on fracking. Now she does not. These, Senator, are ideas that you have campaigned on. Do you think that she is abandoning her progressive ideals?
No, I don't think she's abandoning her ideals. I think she's trying to be pragmatic and doing what she thinks is right in order to win the election.
Wow. Listen to that. He don't think that she banned her ideals, which means she still believes in those ideals. But now she's doing whatever it takes to win, whether that's flip-flopping, which means she's lying to get back in office. Bernie Sanders just said it. He literally just admitted it. And I can guarantee you Kamala Harris did not want him to say that. I can guarantee you Kamala Harris did not want Bernie Sanders to say that. And I heard that she's heated with him. But CNN, all them, they ain't gonna come out with the story about Kamala Harris and Bernie Sanders being into it over there, because I can guarantee you she did not want him to say that. Listen to this again. Listen to this again, y'all. Let's take that back.
You have campaigned on. Do you think that she is abandoning her progressive ideals?
No, I don't think she's abandoning her ideals. I think she's trying to be pragmatic and doing what she thinks is right in order to win the election. My own view is slightly different. I think that in America today, there are a lot of people, rural people, working class people, who no longer believe that the United States Congress and government represents their interests, too dominated by big money interests. So I think that there is something wrong personally when we are the only...
He ends up saying the quiet part out loud, that Kamala Harris is essentially a fraud. She's a liar.
Yep.
She's just being pragmatic.
I just said that. And y'all see Liver High Mind just said the same thing. He pretty much just said the quiet part out loud. Exactly what he did. She pretty much stands with leaving the border open and all of this stuff. She stands with that. But she see people don't like that and she's not going to get voted like that. So she's like, okay, well, I need to lie then. Let me just say this is what I'm going to do. But if I get elected, I'm not going to do nothing. She can't fool me. I see straight through it. And I know everybody else see it. She is going to lie her way back in the office. That's what she's going to try to do. You don't see Donald Trump flip-flopping on anything. Donald Trump stands on what he stands on. Now she's trying to copy everything he do. And it's not working. That's the reason why Donald Trump has just taken over the polls right now.
right now in the general election because she's gotta win. In other words, she's lying to you so she could get elected and then enact her true agenda, the real agenda. Hillary Clinton's famous "we got a public and we got a private policy" thing. Kamala Harris obviously has a lot to answer for, but she's MIA, missing in action. Kamala, where are you, Kamala? Come out wherever you are. She's completely freaking MIA, not answering any questions as she tanks in the polls here, hoping that this cringe, frankly, unhinged theatrical nonsense is going to be enough for her to win.
Aw, come here. What is that about? What is that about? I think you understand. I'm pretty sure you know.
See, it's stuff like this that she do that is staged. Just seemed like when she went to that restaurant and she made all Trump supporters get out and bust in all of her supporters and was walking around talking to people as if they was already there. This is what Kamala Harris has been doing. She's been doing all these staged events to make it seem like people are so happy to see her. All this right here that you see right now is staged. That's why everybody is already in there. They already knew she was coming. It was already set up. It is staged. It is fake. But they got to make it look real by, the woman crying and stuff like that. I'm telling you, man, this woman is a fraud.
Oh, it's going to be good. We're going to be good. We're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. We are all in this together.
Yes, we are.
We're going to be fine.
We are.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
This is so cringe.
You did?
This is so cringe.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. We're standing strong.
Crying old ladies, oh, Donald Trump is so bad. We can't go back to mean tweets. We can't go back to the mean tweets. How utterly pathetic.
That's
their
pathetic.
strategy to get elected. Well, friends, not a prediction, just a little bit of a hunch. We might be seeing an electoral train wreck in action right before our very eyes. Anyways, that's pretty much what I got.
Salute to Liberal High Mind. Make sure y'all go over to Liberal High Mind. Go subscribe to his channel. Let him know in the comment section that the real Adogg sent you. Please let him know that he does a great job over there. But I definitely had to show y'all this. Bernie Sanders pretty much admitting everything. And this right here just helped out Donald Trump even more. And I guarantee you Donald Trump is going to use this in the debate. Well, Bernie Sanders already just said live on CNN that you really stand on what you stand on, but you're going to lie and flip-flop because you want to be elected. He literally just said everything. This is crazy. But like I said, y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.